Live with Kelly and Mark star Mark Consuelos has explained what's happening with his body while on the morning show. On Tuesday's live episode, Mark announced that he was almost fully healed from his injury. The 52-year-old All My Children alum opened up about his health situation to a fan who called in to participate in live Stump Mark segment. "I get my cast off my cast of next week," Mark said as he held up his finger with the cast on it. "And so what I was gonna do," Mark began before his wife and co-host Kelly, 52, cut him off to give a shady remark. For the record, Mark diagnosed himself with giving himself an extra week of this being on his finger, Kelly said with an attitude as she pointed to Mark's finger cast. The Riverdale actor continued with what he was originally saying before the Livewire author interrupted him. "So next week, if they do stump me, I'm gonna throw away my cast," Mark declared. Crowd members laughed with Mark. However, Kelly just playfully rolled her eyes. Mark revealed on Live last month that he had injured his finger over Labor Day weekend. "Accidents happen. I had a major injury here," Mark said as he showed the crowd the small cast and splint on his finger. Kelly could barely keep a straight face as she addressed the crowd. "Oh, we forgot that Mark had a major injury," she said jokingly. "It's so embarrassing," he said. "I was playing beach volleyball and I went to set a ball, and I feel like it hit my finger just a little strange, and I continue on, and my finger, at the tip, was at a right angle and it just stayed like that," Mark continued. He showed the audience what he meant with the tip of his other finger. Kelly took the opportunity to launch an NSFW barb. "Just the tip. Just the tip," Mark repeated as he burst out into laughter. Keeping it together, Kelly remained straight-faced and winked at the audience. "That's for you girls in the front row," she said as she sipped her coffee. "I tried to straighten it out," her husband said as she nodded and repeated what he said. "You tried to self-straighten," she said. "It wouldn't," Mark replied. He added, "It was just go back to half-mast every time." This had the crowd roaring and Kelly starting to laugh, too. "All of this is a metaphor," Kelly said with a twinkle in her eye. Mark explained that he had mallet finger as he ripped a tendon in his finger. He said he had to be in the cast he was wearing for 8 weeks. On a past live episode, executive producer Art Moore found himself under the spotlight. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos turned their attention to Art, trying to uncover his backstage antics before the show began. Their curiosity was piqued early on during the Monday broadcast. "We stumbled upon Art Moore backstage and told him, 'Come on, darling, it's showtime,'" Kelly shared.